You mentioned Canon, Gillian, and Marcos roads as the three options in going to Baguio. The problem is we're already using the middle of Canon. I don't think it's advisable. We only have one body. We cannot split our body so that we can be in Canon, Gillian, and Marcos roads at the same time. Because what is happening, Mr. Chairman, is this. We have a live Resolution 737, which has been sponsored in a very elegant way by no less than the chairman and the other sponsors. In fact, we applauded your sponsorship. We are on the verge of starting the period of interpellation. Now, Mr. Chairman, in a committee, it is true that there may be some bills that are contrary to each other. But the role of the committee, Mr. Chairman, is either to consolidate these bills or come out with a substitute bill, but not pass all the bills that are contrary to each other, because that would be the easy way out. We cannot just say, let the plenary decide on this, debate it to death. I think, to me, the usual, more conventional way is for this to be resolved here in this committee. I note, for example, Mr. Chairman, the final whereas clause of 1109, it says here, it alluded to 737 without mentioning the number. Whereas there is a specific proposal that for the Philippines to be internationally competitive in attracting foreign investment and technology, transfers, the economic provisions of the Constitution is proposed to be amended in an appropriate manner. This, whereas, is referring to resolution number 737, which is already in plenary. Well, if this resolution, Mr. Chairman, is approved as moved by our colleague from Nueva Ecija, then this will go to plenary. So we are going to have two resolutions that are going to fight it out. I don't think that is a conventional way of handling something as important as a constitutional amendment. I think the very reason, the draft of this committee is for all of this to be resolved here. I am with you, Mr. Chairman, when you said that it would not be correct to already forego with all the constitutional amendment initiatives, because that would remove the reason for being of this committee. But that very reason for being, Mr. Chairman, is to resolve these conflicting measures. So I think we should not shirk from this responsibility. Let's tackle this. And if we feel that there are conflicting provisions, then let's resolve this. That's why, to me, it is premature to act on the very laudable but untimely motion of our colleague from Nueva Ecija. There will be a proper time for that, but only after debate and after maybe we have introduced some amendments to this resolution to reconcile it with the first resolution that this committee already approved. Thank you very much, Mr.
Thank you, Congressman Roilo. I hope you will allow the chair 1 minute before I call on the next speaker. Let me just say, I have decided to go to Baguio. I have decided to pass Canon Road. Midway, there is a landslide. I do not give up. Another road, I pass Marcos Highway. If there is another bridge that has fallen down in the Marcos Highway, I will still not give up. I will go back and pass Nagilian Road. My goal is to reach Baguio.
But Mr. Chairman, that last night I did behind you.
Mr.
Chairman, thank you. I'm glad that the chair has used the Baguio trip as an analogy, because that is the same contention that I made when Speaker Golez asked me to be a co-sponsor of the 737, which I refused. Because he said, para bang ang gusto niyang sabihin, pwede ko ba samahan siya sa papunta sa Baguio? Sabi ko, hindi ko pwedeng sagutin kung sasama ako sa iyo unless sabihin mo sa akin, paano ba tayo pupunta sa Baguio? Maglalakad, sasakay sa kotse, o mag-aeroplano? Sabihin mo muna ano ang paraan. Pero hindi mo pwedeng sabihin na lahat ng paraan pwede mong gamitin. And this is where I disagree with all due respect to the chairman. You cannot divide your body 3 ways and take all the roads all at once. There has to be a decision first. Ano yung mode, ano yung paraan? That is why I objected to the ordinary mode of legislation, which I said is not authorized by the Constitution. And I'm sorry to disagree with the chairman because I hope he was not referring to my stance when he said that there was a landslide, that he wanted to go back to another road. And I would like to state finally that it is very pathetic that it takes for me to withdraw my support on 1109 for my colleagues to suddenly, after months of dilly-dallying, sidetracking, and derailing 1109, and after 737 was now in plenary, which is inconsistent with 1109, and now 1109 will be resuscitated when it should have been considered as already dead.
Mr. Speaker.
Mr. Speaker,
Mr. Speaker, I was supposed to be after Congressman Roilo Golez, Mr. Speaker, in the list.
Congressman Antonino and then Congressman Ferdinand.
Is that in the list, Mr. Speaker? Nice to meet you.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I would just like to respond to my distinguished colleague's remark, Congressman Golez, on in regards to what may be the conflicts between 737 and 1109. I would like to state for the record that if and when 1109 reaches the floor, I will be a main proponent in asking for the deferment of the deliberation of 737 until we have resolved 1109. Mr. Chairman, I have a pending motion.
Mr. Chair, Mr. Chair,
I act on that motion.
What is the motion?
Mr. Chair, next on the list, Mr. Chair.
1109, Mr. Chairman. And it was duly seconded.
Mr. Chair, I'm next on the list, Mr. Chair.
Yes, we are
Yes, we're still discussing.
It has been moved and seconded that we approve
Mr. Chair,